What's up, guys? Welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. My name is Matt Squash 924, and we are here on Dantooine still. We're just gonna go and turn some stuff in. That's what we're gonna do now. On the last episode, we dealt with the whole Matale and the Sandrill families, and I think we ended it the best that we could have, given our situation. Probably wasn't the best method, but regardless, it was a method that we tried to do. One thing I'm going to do before we go and see the Jedi Council about our mission, I'm actually going to go way up here, because we haven't been up here in a while, and we'll find that this is, we'll see them in a second. This is where they would have ended up later, I think. Who's this? Oh!
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
That's fine. No, don't worry about it. I get it.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Sampt. An absolutely fascinating man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he seems nice, I suppose.
Sampt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
No, thank you. And that concludes their quest. Little did you know, you thought the quest was going to be done when I told her about the droid was gone. Nope. We have to tell her directly. Which is good. And in the end, the droid was kind of right. She did, indeed, find new people, I suppose. Which is good. However, I wish it wasn't to the cost of the droid's life. Unfortunate, but something that he wanted to be done. Right, we're back. You said something about the ruins, Master Bandar.
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Alright, I'll go check it out right now. I'll go right now and check it out. We kind of asked questions before, I think, and before we got interrupted by Mr. Matale. But we're ready now.
Be sure to bring Bastila with you. There is a powerful link between you, and you will need to draw strength from each other during the trials ahead.
You got it. I'll bring Bastila. Right, Bastila? Let's go. I have a new objective. Bringing Bastila to the ruins and bringing whoever I deem worthy. Today, it's going to be Mission Veo. Why? Because we haven't brought her in a little bit. And what better way to bring somebody around than just bring people you haven't brought in quite some time. I kind of like that method, where you just take somebody you haven't taken in a long time and just bring them with you. It makes sense for a Let's Play standpoint. Of course, I can see it being differently if you were just playing by yourself and not trying to make sure everyone gets the same amount of screen time, you know? It's a little hard for everyone to get the same amount of screen time when some people are better than others, I suppose. Regardless, we're on our way. And remember this area before where I said we go here later? Well, now we're going here. This is the path. And there's Kathhounds. Surprise, surprise! Can't believe there's Kathhounds in the Kathhound area. Let's see if we take this one out since he's stunned. Oh, lovely. That worked out. Powerful. Alright, that one's stunned. Let's hit this one so I don't get murdered. There we go. And we'll go back to this one. I missed! No! A plus 16 to miss and I rolled so low. I must have got a nat 1. We have a lot of stuns technically in our squad. Bastila has Force Whirlwind or Force Push, whatever she prefers to use, so it's a stun either way. Mission Veo uses her Critical Strike here and there, which is also a stun. And then my lightsaber has a 25% just to stun people. So, yeah, that's cool. AKA, it's pretty rad. Let's do this, because I forgot about it until now. So we get 2 swings now, basically per swing. And that's pretty rad. Whew, much more powerful. Where are you guys going?
What can I do?
Sure.
There's nothing there. I felt compelled to go that way for some reason.
I'm here.
That was strange. Alright, let's go. And stupid speed vision that I can't get rid of. You know. You know how it be. So this is the area. Quite lovely. I like how, clearly the Jedi haven't even been here. They just leave it alone. They send a Jedi investigate and then it doesn't return. Wow, I wonder what happens, you know? One wonders. Ooh. Music in here is pretty nice. It's pretty ambiotic. Ancient droid. Droid is speaking a language you do not recognize. Excuse me? What are you trying to say? I don't understand you. The droid is still speaking a language you just do not recognize. I recognize it though, it is Tusken Raider. I don't know why you would speak in that language particularly. Of course, one doesn't understand that language. I still don't understand you.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. I mean, I understood that language.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you are not the slaves of species. Neither are you of the builders. You are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Okay, what are you? What type of droid are you, and why exactly are you here in this ruin? I am the Overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while this monument to power of the Starforge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge of the Starforge. Okay. And what is the Starforge? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. Right, okay, let's see. But what the hell is it? What does it, like, do? Is it just like a bomb? Is it a ship? Is it a weapon? The Star Forge. The Star Forge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite power. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Star Forge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Right. That's what I just said. Could have been a factory? Or a weapons plant? Maybe?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Okay, what are the builders you keep talking about? The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Star Forge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
I would say maybe the droid, maybe it's Selkath because they were the builders, perhaps, but he's cycling through a variety of languages. And if I remember right, the droid just mentioned those were one of the slaves, the slave races. So it's not Selkath. Maybe it's the Sith? Maybe, what do you think? Maybe the builders of the Sith? I know nothing of these Sith, but they are not the builders. The builders are the builders. The empire of the builder is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Star Forge. Okay, have you seen a builder as of late? I have been here ever since the completion of this monument. In all this time, no builder has returned to seek information on the Star Forge. And how long have you been here, exactly? My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders have left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Star Forge itself. My calculations are infallible. Right. Okay. Can you tell us where the Star Forge is? Now that the slaves are gone, my purpose is to aid those who seek knowledge of the Star Forge if they are worthy. The one who came before you, the one like you, not builders but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Star Forge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Star Forge locked beyond the sealed door behind me, but there were another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
They sent frickin' Nemo there? That's terrible. He's just an old man. That's messed up. Did you kill the Jedi over there? I am not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. The Temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Star Forge if they are deemed unworthy. Right. Okay. So then, how does one prove their self? Entering the proving grounds to the east and the west, within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. But those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to say.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Star Forge. Now Malak is using the Star Forge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Star Forge. The Republic is depending on us.
Sounds like a plan. Well, we can loot Nemo. Oh no. I mean, he had a better robe, maybe. Is that better? 1 and 8? 2 and 8. To be fair, we need any robe that gives us any of the best defenses possible. But that does mean we can get Bastila a robe, does it not? Yeah. She can actually get a benefit from this. Look at that. And it looks good. It looks just like the other master's robe. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like the one that he's actually wearing on his person, which is surprising. So we have to go to the doors to the east and the west. We'll begin with the west door. There's a guardian droid. How hard can that be? Let's do this. Now, I know there's a little gimmick behind these droids, and here's the best gimmick that I can hope to understand. They're very energy resistant. And I did give Mission a sword, and my best sword. However, I can still require to use that sword, and I can give possibly Bastila something else. Which will actually make this fight much more bearable. 317, she has +4 to hit. 3 to 13. I think that'll do her. Regardless, it's just for these fights. Otherwise, they're nightmarish, and they take a long time. In fact, I'm expecting I'm expecting, Mission to hit a little harder than me. Of course, I am getting 2 swings. Oops, not what I wanted. She could just heal, I guess. Since she's not doing anything else.
Yes?
However, I'll make sure I put their appropriate equipment back on once we take out the other droids. Let's see, there's an ancient terminal here. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Oh, we could use our computer skill. Our computer skill is quite high. Failure. Given no knowledge of the ancient system and a patent inability to read its output, your attempt is doomed. What if we talk to the computer? The computer goes silent. Its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. Okay, let's insert our datapad into the receptacle. Your computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on said screen. Hiroshiki, Josh Owen, so Irsotov. Alright, let's retreat. No, let's talk to it. The computer goes silent. Okay. It goes silent again. Okay, here we go. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Continue. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. One would definitely be a grassland. That's obvious. Oceanic would be life-giving. And then we have desert, volcanic, arboreal, and barren. And the last will be arboreal. Breaking type conductive to life, breaking life seal. And that's it, right? Yeah. Alright. I guess we'll go to the other side. I imagine it's just as simple. One can imagine. In fact, it's much less complicated. We can go do this. We can attempt to do this a couple times and then do this. And then for her, because we have control of her, let's do that.
Sure.
Go! Oh, did we actually get the stun off? That's sick. Wow, we're messing him up. Wow. Much quicker. Beautiful. Let's put our lightsaber back on. I believe, yeah, it's this one. We'll give Bastila her lightsaber back. And Mission, you have what you have. AKA, it's not too bad. Alright, let's talk to it again, just like before. Insert our datapad and talk to it. There we go. Alright. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed-type worlds. So, desert, volcanic, and barren. And we broke the death seal. Alright. I guess that's it. It's pretty simple. Oh, the door's open. We just go walk right through. Alright. That's cool. I forgot that I gave Bastila an energy shield and popped it accidentally. So this is what they were after, whatever the hell this is.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple.
It's a map.
This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
Sort of. That's half true, I suppose. I kind of know what it is. It's obviously what it is. It's a map. I don't get it. Is this the Starforge? No, obviously not. What are you talking about?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Okay. We still don't understand what the Starforge even is, and what it can even do. Like, how does this help?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Okay. What good is an incomplete map,
I was
though?
thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
So it would seem. We just acquired something. Star map. You have recorded the coordinates from the star map you found on Dantooine into a... You found on Dantooine, and it's in a data pad. Quite right. I mean, it's pretty cool looking. Look at that. So I guess that one is the world that we're currently on. I guess that would make the most sense, yes? Interesting.
How can I help?
Oh, actually, we can ask about this place. We'll start with that. What do you know about
Dantooine
Dantooine?
is a peaceful and pastoral planet. There are a few large communities. Mostly what you will find here are ranchers and farmers. I find it a tranquil place like few in the galaxy. The perfect site for the Jedi Enclave. You will like it here.
You also look like something's bothering you, other than the fact that we just found what we found.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Okay. I still don't really understand the bond of ours.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, is that like a clumsy come on, or what?
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Oh, she is. She totally is. Wow. I guess, you totally are then, huh?
Just a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
I mean, you know, I'll do both. I'll answer questions and be annoying. That's always fun, but I'll answer the questions nonetheless.
Don't worry. These are simple questions, nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Is that a serious question? I was a scout. The fleet recruited me because they know about my variety of skills and languages, and I've been all across the galaxy.
Good. On which planet were you born?
You know, Deralia. It's a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this like in my service records? Why are you even bothering asking these questions?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
Okay, and what'd you find?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Sure. We'll speak again later. Like on the ship or something. We should probably talk to the droid one more time. I imagine he's not going to tell us anything crazy. You have proven yourself worthy. The sealed door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets of the Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond. Can I ask him some more questions, perhaps? I'm here to aid those who seek the knowledge of the Builders. What do you wish to know? Okay, it's just all the stuff that we've seen. Alright, so it's nothing... There's nothing particularly great here. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye now. Well, that was, interesting. I don't know what Mission's doing. Apparently she's distracted by either the droid or the star map. Or both. Right. More cat hounds. Because they spawn. Who would have thought? Let's get it. Ow. Powerful. Alright. Well, let's go back to the Hawk, because it's just a faster way of traveling around. And then we'll see the Council. It's a good start, if any. Surprisingly, that weren't so bad. I mean, I can see it being a little bit tough. I can see it being tough if you had a lightsaber. So basically, if you had a lightsaber, he's like 95% resistant to like all your lightsaber attacks. It's ridiculous. So that was part of the reason why I switched.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Yes, we found an incomplete star map, and they mentioned, a droid mentioned something called the Starforge. It was made by slaves, by some builder or something.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the
That was
star
quick.
map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Okay. I mean, sounds like a suicide mission, I suppose, but whatever. I guess you guys don't have to do it.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on.
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
I just find it really odd that we just became a Padawan on the day, and then they're like, oh, here's a mission, you gotta save the galaxy, have fun, go nuts. You know, instead of saying like a knight or a master. It's just kind of odd, you know? Poor council judging, I would assume. And I'm supposed to go all by my damn self.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Okay. There's others I want to bring with me on this mission.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Okay, when should I go?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
And you. Well, I guess this is where we're going to end today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think of today's episode. And I shall talk to you next time on Star Wars. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to me and to ring the bell as well, so you can get notified for when a new episode in fact comes out. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.